Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Shivangi, and in today's video, we are talking about 10 things that I learned during my first fashion internship. But before we get started onto this video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of the fun fashion education videos that I keep posting on this channel. And of course, it goes without saying, if you know somebody who wants to pursue a career in fashion or design in general, it might be a good idea to share this channel with them. Anyway, without wasting any time, let's quickly get into this video now. The first thing that I learned from my internship is teamwork. Very early on, I learned that none of us are as strong as all of us put together, and when there are 10 heads, especially 10 creative heads working on something, the results are phenomenal. Also, another thing that my internship taught me was problem solving. Unlike how colleges work and how they are all mark driven, the real life situations are very different. And once you learn how to handle real life problems and problems in the practical world, you'll grow so much as an individual. The number three thing that I had learned is responsibility. Honestly, being responsible or owing up and taking responsibility is one of the best attributes anybody can have, whether in their personal lives or whether in their professional lives. So try and be the Mr. or Miss Dependable in your organization, in your life, in your family, everywhere and anywhere possible. Number four is communication. Very honestly, until and unless my internship started, I had no idea about how to actually formally conduct a conversation. It's only once I started working did I realize that there is a certain code of conduct that is supposed to be maintained, and there is a formal way of things being done. From emails to WhatsApp text messages to verbal conversations, I learned a lot in terms of communication. And not just that, I also learned how to communicate with my carriers and my tailors and embroiderers. Taking orders is another thing that my internship taught me. Until you are in college, you feel that you can do whatever you want to creatively, but only when you start working do you realize that there are needs and demands of your boss and your customers who you need to take care of. Time management is another skill that takes a while to come, but when they say that there are deadlines, it is a real thing in the real world. It's no more about assessments and it's no more about assignments not getting good enough marks. It's about real life situations, and that's something I learned. If a bride is getting married, she needs a certain thing on a certain day, no? Multitasking is another thing you will have to eventually learn, and it's something that I learned as well. Whether it is taking social media images for the brand, whether it is replying to emails for my boss, or whether it's sketching out new designs, you have to do it all. And if you don't know it, you have to be on top of your game, making sure that you learn it. Number eight is no work is too small. This is the biggest lesson that my internship taught me. Whether it was lifting heavy bags, carrying fabrics around, sourcing with my designers, or whether it was selling on the store floor, or whether it was taking measurements for customers, or whether it was just sitting with my carriers and understanding how they do what they do, no work is too small, and you have to give each work enough importance and respect. Another thing, and I think the second last thing that I'd like to talk about is working under pressure. My internships really trained me on how to work under pressure and also perform well under pressure. Especially being in the fashion industry, you work by fashion weeks, you work around deadlines, clients are getting married, you have to be on top of your game all the time. And these internships rather, they teach you that. Respect is another thing, which is the most important thing, but on the last, because I'd like to close it with that. Respect your work, respect your employers, respect your colleagues, respect everybody you're working for and working with, and you'll grow so much more as an individual. And that's something I learned with my internship. Quickly doing a quick run through. Teamwork, problem solving, responsibility, communication skills, taking orders, time management, multitasking, learning that no work is too small, working under pressure, and of course, respecting your work, your colleagues, and your employers. That's all for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, please make sure you do whatever was asked of you. Hit the subscribe button, the share button, and the like button, and I'm going to see you guys really soon. Bye.